Hey everyone, Southeast Texas gardener here on a beautiful Tuesday evening. This is my latest pull from the cucumber canopy. It's got about 16 of them in there. A little pile of cherry tomatoes. I'm very proud of this bed. I've gotten a lot of good cucumbers out of them, and that's a success for me. It's my little stand of zipper cream peas. Doing really good. Tomatoes as well. This bed, I'm certain, is dead. Dead bed is what I call it. I literally just made that up. Dead bed. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because I had cucumber and cantaloupe in here, and it did the same thing. Just that. Didn't get any bigger than that after about 3 weeks. These were direct seeded. These are transplanted. These are doing a little better. Now you're wondering why I'm transplanting sunflowers. Is because without putting a barricade up, the squirrels would dig all the seeds up before they even had a chance to germinate. And I'll give you an example of that. So, and I've transplanted them in the past, been real successful. So, nasturtium's doing a little better. So I'm thinking this fall I'm gonna have to acquire some horse manure from the lake and work these beds really good. Let it sit throughout the winter before I plant. Now, you see this chicken wire that are wrapped around here? I filled this whole bed up with this whole pot, with 2 packs of mammoth sunflowers. Those should keep the squirrels out. I've had sunflowers in here in the past. They've done really good. This pot, week ago, was about 4 foot tall of these wild sticker bushes. I don't know what they were. They don't put out any berries. They were shooting out some little runners way out here. So I got my little T twister. I don't know what it's called. Little T handle. You twist it. Cultivate it to dig all the roots up. Throw them in the compost. See what happens. That pumpkin's hanging in there. I found this in the garbage a couple years ago. Greased the little fitting, painted up a little bit. There it is. Now this cucumber bed is about spent. The winds we've had recently with the storms that come through about beat this thing half to death. And it put out some. It didn't put out as much as my straight 8. Straight 8s do great every year. They put out so many. These probably put out, 8 or 9 versus 20 from the other one. So I don't know, I'll just let it live its life. Probably when I get off the boat next week, I'll rip all this out and contemplate planting okra, which is kind of late in my book, but we'll see what happens. Got this idea to sprinkle my tomatoes and everything with Sevendust for 2 reasons. The caterpillars and whatnot that's been attacking my tomatoes, which I think I about got that controlled. But I don't know any squirrel that's going to want to eat a big tomato covered in poison. So hoping when I get off the boat, all these green fat tomatoes will still be here. There's a couple big ones down there. This is the heirloom brandywine. Although I don't like poison on my food either, but that's what you got to do if you want something when you live in urban like this. Can't really see it. So many squirrels, man. I relocated another one this morning, so that makes about 4 that I've relocated. I guarantee you, if it wouldn't be for my old lady, my girlfriend, they would not be relocated. They would be dealt with differently. See, these sunflowers in this pot are doing great. Those over there in the bed should look just like this, but they're not. I got a big old fat bell pepper. Oh man, dust all over my phone. can't see it. Where's that big dude? Big old bell pepper. These tomatoes are doing great. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's a lot of fat ones in there. My whatever bed needs some attention, but you know, whatever. These are beautiful, pretty. I got to be, these are all over, and this was a volunteer, so it's really pulling its weight. Lots of tomatoes. All right. Once again, leaving in the morning for a week on the tugboat, and I'll put up another video and we will go from there. See y'all later.